This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. This week, to be a strong and confident person, 7 things make a difference. Glad you joined us. Let's get started. Welcome to Anatomy of Success, where each week we talk about my 4 tenets of equanimity, which are better health, healthy relationships, healthy intimate relationships, and more satisfying work. And I believe if we focus on those broad categories and all the things that coincide with those topics, we can move in the direction of finding more satisfaction in life. We got to stay laser focused. There's so many distractions today, and it's easy to get off course. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are new here. And if you like us on audio, you can head over to weatherology.com and find me under About Us, and you'll find links to our audio podcast as well as my social media accounts. Now, there's a narrative circulating that lends credibility to the idea that certain people are excluded from success. Choosing to believe rhetoric of limitation, it's our prerogative, but I would suggest otherwise. Examining the efficacy of these specious claims also is a decision we get to make, and we can debate the vicissitudes all day long of how relevant those things are, whether life is fair, unfair, or political preferences, it doesn't matter. I would advise getting our dream on the right course and not getting tangled up with the divisiveness that's taking place in our society today. We don't get to make excuses and marinate in mediocrity and blame and outrage if we want to seek excellence in life and achieve a dream for ourselves. That requires deliberate intention, focus, discipline. Now, external events aren't the answer for personal improvement. Transformation is a very personal matter, and it requires hard work, which is something most people really prefer to avoid, let's be honest. It's easy to find excuses for personal failures. It's far more difficult to take personal responsibility to start to change our life. Here are 7 things that can help us transform our life. We have to define. We need to take time to carefully define what our biggest obstacles are and decide how we plan to remedy the situation. With a little ambition and imagination, we can overcome most challenges. Devise a concrete plan that stipulates the steps we plan to take to dramatically change our life, and then stick with it. Commence. Once we organize our thoughts regarding personal transformation, we take that first step, and then we have realistic expectations. Change takes place over time, and there is going to be adversity. We have to embrace that. Personal growth can be erratic, and that's normal. Having a realistic assessment of personal transformation is going to help us reduce being seduced by the promises of instant gratification that are so prevalent in our society today. Learn. Never stop learning, and let's humble ourselves to appreciate we don't have all the answers. And I learn something new each and every day because I love to read. And that reminds me how little I actually know. It's humbling, and that's the point. Many people put on a persona that exemplifies a life of imitation. They say and do all the right things that make it seem they have it all together. Let's surround ourselves with smart people that are humble and knowledgeable, and seek knowledge each and every day, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Discipline. Let's learn to love discipline. There's no substitute for doing things most people won't to have the life most people will never have. When we master discipline, our life irreparably changes. Discipline prevents us from making bad decisions and mistakes, and it serves as a catalyst for remarkable change. Discipline demands turning our back to the temptations that are so pervasive in our society. Envision. The power of positive thinking is incredible. The problem is that many people never get past the picturing stage, and they search for ways to expedite success. Studies at Harvard have concluded that envisioning accomplishments do work, and our brain doesn't know the difference, however, between imagining and reality. So we need to build on that remarkable feature and picture extraordinary success, but then we got to do the work required to achieve it. Stretch. Change is going to be uncomfortable, which prevents many people from enduring the struggle. Humans crave stability and comfort. We have to learn to like it a little less. Physiologically, fear and excitement are distinguishable. Our heart starts to race, we sweat, we show emotion. When stretching outside our comfort zone, we have to reframe fear as excitement and then forge ahead. cultivate. Unfortunately, we may not receive support on our journey, especially in the beginning. The road to success and personal excellence is very lonely, I can promise you. It's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. When we demonstrate personal excellence, many people in our proximity are going to feel uncomfortable. Why? Because we remind them of every personal and professional failure they've ever made. We need to cultivate confidence and learn to rely on our own ability to motivate our daily actions. Waiting for a cheering section is an effort in futility. We may experience condemnation and be chastised along the way. Oh well, it just means we're being brave enough to defy the skeptics who never had the courage to be extraordinary. We have to cultivate determination, focus, and personal fortitude. I wouldn't wait around for other people to build us up each and every day. That seldom happens. I hope you benefited from this conversation today about building a bit more confidence. I can promise you, confidence is at the foundation of every success story, and these 7 things will help move us in the direction of cultivating genuine confidence. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. Until next week, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.